Just imagine having a simple three-step filter that eliminates 90% of business options and leaves you with the perfect match for your skills, time, and goals. Stop choosing business models based on what sounds cool. Here's the real framework that separates successful entrepreneurs from those who stay stuck forever. So, here's what happens to most people trying to start their first business. They spend months researching every possible business model: dropshipping, affiliate marketing, consulting, courses, apps, and they get completely overwhelmed. It's like standing in a grocery store with 1,000 cereal boxes, but you can't pick one because you're terrified of making the wrong choice. But here's what I discovered after working with hundreds of first time entrepreneurs: the business model isn't actually the problem. The problem is that most people are asking the wrong question entirely. They're asking, what business model should I choose? When they should be asking, what business model fits my specific situation right now? See, there are only three things that actually matter when choosing your first business model. And once you understand these three filters, the decision becomes crystal clear. Filter number one: time to first dollar. How fast can you start making money? Because here's the thing, when you're starting out, momentum beats perfection every single time. You need wins early to build confidence and prove to yourself that this actually works. Some business models take months or even years before you see a penny. Others can generate income in weeks. If you're working a full-time job and trying to build something on the side, you need quick wins to stay motivated. Filter number two: your existing skills and resources. Most people try to build businesses that require skills they don't have yet. That's like trying to climb Mount Everest when you've never hiked a local trail. And instead, look at what you already know. What do people ask you for help with? What problems do you solve naturally? What resources do you already have access to? Your first business should build on your existing foundation, not require you to become a completely different person. Filter number three: market demand and competition level. This is where most beginners get it backwards. They either chase markets that are too crowded or try to create demand where none exists. You want to find the sweet spot: markets with proven demand but room for a newcomer who does things slightly differently. Not completely revolutionary, just better or more focused than what's already out there. Now here's where it gets interesting. When you apply these three filters, most business models eliminate themselves automatically. Let's say you're working full-time and have 2 hours each evening. Models that require constant customer service or inventory management are out. You need something that can run partially on autopilot. Or maybe you're great at explaining complex topics, but terrible at sales. Consulting might seem obvious, but if you hate selling, you'll struggle. Maybe content creation or course development fits better. The key is being brutally honest about your situation. Not who you want to be someday, but who you are right now. But here's the part that most people miss completely. The business model you choose today doesn't have to be the business model you stick with forever. Think of it as your entry point, not your final destination. Many successful entrepreneurs started with one model to build skills and capital, then transitioned to their dream business later. The important thing is starting with something that matches your current reality. So here's your action plan. First, write down your answers to these questions. How much time can you realistically dedicate each week? What skills do you already have that people value? What resources are available to you right now? Then, look at business models through these filters. Don't get caught up in what sounds exciting or what everyone else is doing. Focus on what makes sense for your specific situation. Remember, the best business model is the one you'll actually execute. Not the one that looks perfect on paper, but the one that fits your life right now and gives you the best chance of taking action consistently. The goal isn't to pick the perfect business model. The goal is to pick a good enough business model and get started. Because here's the truth. You'll learn more in your first month of actually doing business than in 6 months of research and planning. The question isn't which business model is best. The question is, which business model will you actually start this week? If you found this helpful and want me to personally help you to transform from an overwhelmed beginner into a confident, successful entrepreneur, you can join my Beginner's Market Entry Decisions Guide with the link in the description.